obviously by looking at me, you can't really tell that I have this chronic illness that affects my daily life. And so it's not something that most people know. And so sometimes I really worry about how I'm coming off to other people in terms of like things like making eye contact. Or just as an example, the other day we were walking on this really narrow path to get the kids to school, and they just started at a new school. And so we're trying to, make connections and friends with other parents. And I was walking and they were behind me because it's this very narrow path. And I kept having to walk and turn my head and glance back at the other parent, because that's the natural thing to do. Like you make eye contact, you would do that if you're walking and talking. And for most people, they can walk and talk and turn their head at the same time. But this is really challenging for me. And I could instantly feel myself getting worse. And it's just I didn't want to say to them, having just met them and just becoming friends with them, like, oh, I'm sorry, but I can't turn around and look at you while I'm talking to you and walking at the same time, because I might throw up if that happens, or I might trigger like this, 24 to 48 hour attack. And then you start kind of being paranoid of like, how am I coming off to other people? Are they noticing that I'm doing these things slightly differently, or that I'm not able to make eye contact, or that.
Right. And navigate, like, is this a situation, like you said, where I should tell people about it up front? And so then you're also having those internal mental gymnastics of like, do I say something? Do I not? Should I tell them? Do I not?
Yeah. And then realizing when I have told people, other parents, like they'll often reveal their own things, that might be totally different, but I mean, most of us are struggling with something. And so it does kind of open that up sometimes for sharing those sorts of things.
Yes.